Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon to all of you. Let's get started with our next video. And in this video, we are going to cover that how we are going to set up the Angular on our local machine. So this is my local machine, and I have already installed Visual Studio Code latest version, and you can see I have already taken all code from this repository. So this is my repositories on GitHub. From there I had created one project. So from there I have just taken the project for the demo purpose, and I have just cloned this particular project here. So this is the window command, and at this directory I have just created my project. And if you see this node modules, so this is not the file which GitHub allow you to upload. So whenever you have to take this file will be missing on your local machine. So to get all the stuffs up to date, you have to run this command. You have to open this into your command prompt, and you have to write npmi, and once you'll do run the command, this is going to install the you know your node package dependencies. And if you want to check your node version, so I've already explained you that how you can do. You can just write node hyphen v, so that will let you know which node version is installed, or whether the node is installed on your machine or not. Okay, so now let's go with the Visual Studio Code, and here you can right click, and you can just if you are getting any option to open. So if you are not getting any option to open this, so what you can do, basically you have to come back to this page, and you have to basically copy this URL. From there you have to go to the Visual Studio Code, open a folder, and just you can select folder. Once you select this folder, it will open, and this is the feature by the Visual Studio Code. It detects if the trying to open external file, or the file which is newly downloaded on your machine. So what you can do, you can just click on this trust and open. So now you can see the project is set up on my local machine. So basically what if you have to set up from the scratch, then you have to install Angular CLI, and this is the commanding pro. So Angular CLI is command language which you have to run through your command prompt. So this is the command which you have to copy from here. You have to go to your command prompt, and then you have to paste it. Okay, once you'll paste it, once you'll run it, it is going to create the Angular CLI, or download the Angular CLI set up on your local machine, and it will definitely install the Angular CLI over there. So I have already done all the installation. So basically I'll just click it and I'll cancel it, and you can see the node package manager is installed and everything is up to date. So we'll talk about Angular CLI in next video. Let's focus on the uh, setup part. So now you can see the node modules is generated. Now you can explain, you can just expand your src folder. So src folder is the main folder which contains all the files for the your project. Now you can click on the app. So this is the app in which you can see multiple components, and the you know files are there. So we will basically talk about the structure of the Angular, how Angular works. So this is tslint JSON file. So this file is basically to configure and do more configurations for the development purpose, whether what are the naming conventions, and what are the steps you want to follow, or you want to force your developers to follow. So you can just mention all your steps over here. So this is the lint file which is responsible for writing the code, and it forces developer to adhere with the rules and regulations set up on this file. And if you see this package JSON file, so this is the main file which contains the Angular dependencies. um, Angular dependencies packages. So all these packages are installed while you do the npmi. Now you can see this Angular JSON. So basically this is also configuration file regarding your app, means how your app is going to work and how it is going to perform. So in next chapter, we are going to discuss about Angular module. What is Angular module and how do we use it? So now you can see the code is set up on my local machine. It is ready to uh, run. So basically you can run this from two places. You can either click on terminal, new terminal, and you have to just write one command, npm start. So once you'll write this command and once you'll start this command, it will start running the application, and it will start the application on the port number for 200. So let's go back to here, and if you are already in this page, so here is there is an option. You can just write cmd, then click enter. So once you click on this enter, so it will open your directory into command prompt, and there you can also write npm start. So once you do this, and it is going to start your application, you can see ngserve already done. So it will going to start your application, and your application is going to be started on what number, for 200. And once the application is started, you can see on your local machine, and you can just go to port 200, and there you can just see all these stuffs. So let's we'll meet in the next video. Until then, we'll come with the next video, and there we can start our coding and all. Now you can see how the setup is done. So setup is completed on my local machine, and everything is working fine. So bye, take care, we'll connect in the next video. Thank you.